Okay, welcome to our live tonight. I know I have not been live for a while, but tonight I want to talk about something very important, and that is our where we are in the bull market. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you. Hold on a second. We still have the sound issue. I don't know why it does that. Can you guys put a one if you can hear me in the comment? Okay. Well, anyway, let me keep going. So I'm going to explain something very important that somebody demonstrated to me recently, and I really liked it. And it's the idea of that: is the bull market over, or are we just getting started? So if you go back in the past, like this was our first bull cycle here, you can see, and what we can see is that after the first time we reach the all-time high, which you can see here. There's a yellow line, and if we measure the total amount that we made from the all-time high from the first to second bull market, so we can see that number one, we made a 27x or 2,719%, and it took 300 days from the all-time high until the new all-time high, and then we went on a correction. So what's important to identify here is that it took 300 days, right? And we made 27x, right? And that's very important because we can see it, the pattern, right? How long it lasts and how much. Now, it is a diminishing return as we go forward. And what that means is that if we look here, that the 2017 bull market run lasted 265 days. So that's less than 300 days. And it made 1,436%. So that's a 14x basically. And it took 365 days from the all-time high. So if you go back from 2013 all-time high, and we broke that all-time high, then we did a 14x after that. And that's very important to understand, again, that it took 365 days to achieve that. Now, now we also broke the all-time high. I'm not sure that this is exactly straight here because I hurried up to do that, but I believe it is. But anyway, it should be straight. It should be like this. Okay. So when we look at where we're at right now, we only made 168% from the previous all-time high. Okay, that's mean like 1.5x. That's it, really, right? And we are only in 126 days. So if you compare 126 days compared to 265, compared to 300 days, and compare to 27x and 14x, means that we're only about 1.5x, okay, from the previous all-time high of 20,000, which was the previous high here. That means that if we look at it that way, we start to look at, wow, okay, maybe we're very early on to the bull run. So what we're seeing, the correction that we're seeing, is not really a big deal. Because do you believe that it's going to be over within 126 days, or do you believe it's going to continue longer, like 256 days or so? What do you believe? Put in a comment. But I don't believe it's over yet. I think time is on our side, and I think that we're going to see a lot longer than 126 days. And I think that's the first step you want to start with when you're looking at the bull run, whether it's over or not. And that can give you a sense of confidence that, yeah, we're not done yet. We should see at least maybe 100 days more before we're done. How many of you agree with that? If you agree with that, then put in a comment that you agree, because as we can see, 300 days, 265 days, and now it's 126 days. We're not done yet. So what we might see, and we haven't reached the high level in the red as well, but we might see a correction, which is what we've been seeing. We're looking at 10 days here, but if we want to zoom down to one week, we can see that we had a correction, and let's just erase that here. We can see that we had a correction, and then now we're having a green candle on the week. But anyway, it's a question of, are we going to see the next red candle, or are we going to see more green candles? So, but I think we're going to see more green candles as we go forward. For many reasons. Number one, we have not even reached the top of the market bull cycle in the red zone here. And also, it's only been 126 days since we broke the previous all-time high, and which was 20,000. Yeah, it's about right. Okay. So does that make sense? So I wanted to share that with you because when I heard somebody share that with me, it gave me a lot of confidence that, yeah, right, that makes sense. Like there's no way the market cycle is going to end right now. It's just a correction. The bull cycle is definitely going to go on a lot longer. Like I'm at least 100 more days. And, we're not going to only see if we've seen 14x in the previous one, are we only going to see 1.5x? Now, I know it's a diminishing return, but I don't think 1.5x and 50,000 is going to be like, that's it. Like that's what we're going to see. I don't think so. I think what we're going to see is much higher return than the 50,000. Now, I think we will reach 120, and every day this keeps going up, so as we say, this line keeps going up. So the longer the bull run cycle runs, like if we do run 100 days more, that would bring us to, let's say, September, then potentially Bitcoin could go to 150,000. Does that make sense? Like the longer it runs, the higher that red thing goes on, and we could potentially see 150. And I know some people said 300. I'm not sure I agree with that. But because we don't want to, I think if you're going to invest in the market, you need to be confident. You can't be, you need to have that confidence that it's going to go up. There might be some correction, but that doesn't mean that the bull run is over. Okay. So let's see what's happening now with the Bitcoin. We are live, and what's going on right now is, let's see, what's going on right now is that we're not actually getting a breakthrough on the high side. But if we look at the Bitcoin from the 1 hour view, I believe that we're kind of following this pattern, and unless we break it, so we're just a little bit under here on a green candle. This does need to be a green candle. If it doesn't, and it breaks below this support line, I can't really see. Let me zoom out here. And that support line probably could be adjusted a little bit, but you can see that it has become a support line here, something like this, And so we need to see a green candle. If it's not a green candle, and it's a red candle and it goes below, then what we might see is a correction, right? We might start to see Bitcoin correcting. And then if that's the case, where we see something like this, okay, then I will sell my position. And I'm in a Ethereum investment right now. And it's been kind of riding along the 27.75, and we did touch basically today. It says that we touched the 27.98. Even in some exchange, we reached 2,800, and then that was the all-time high, and just touched it, and then it went back down again. So it may go this weekend. So patience is very important in trading. It may come back, but what we want to see, though, is definitely that we keep that support, and so far it's not really keeping that support very well. So, but it's been doing that kind of the entire time here, where it's not keeping its support very well. It goes up and then it goes down, right? So right now we are in a downtrend in the short term. And so if you ask me what I think about Ethereum, I think Ethereum is very closely following BTC. And BTC has been kind of, getting off the pattern. That yellow line is kind of the short-term average. And you can see that BTC has been kind of going, on top of it, right? Playing around. That's a good place to be. But when it goes under, then we're at risk. We're at risk that it goes down. But this goes down and it goes back up again, right? And then it goes up and then it breaks it again. And that's where, and are we going to see it kind of do like that? But eventually, as I said, I think we're going to have a clear break soon on the BTC, which means that Ethereum may not break through higher than what we've seen today, which is that may be the all-time high. It would need to go up, right, and break through that, and then we have a clear break. But if that doesn't happen, we can see that little house here. What I'm expecting is that it would do this, right, and go somewhere, and the higher it goes somewhere and sell along here, and then Ethereum would also go and break through that. But I don't think that. Now, the weekend is very different because then there's less institutions trading and it's more individuals trading. So a lot of times we do see a nice boost on the weekend when the institutions are not involved. Like Saturday's been a pretty good day, and then Sunday can also be a good day depending on the momentum. But as you know, today's Friday is the last day for the institution to do trading. And but when you take the institutions away and individuals are trading, then I think we may see it go and break through. But as I said, it does have to support that yellow line, and right now it's right below, as you can see. So I'm not confident in, as long as it's below that yellow line, I'm not confident in the Bitcoin. But I wouldn't panic right now because a lot of times that's exactly what it's been doing. Right? It's been playing with us. It's been going up, right? And then below, and then it pops right back up. So if you sell too soon, you don't get that wave on the high here, if that makes sense. So that's my position right now. And if you, as I mentioned in the Telegram group, make sure that you follow us on the Telegram group if you want to get some coaching and free coaching right now. And I'll put the link for you guys to follow. If you just go to there, okay, and I'll put that in the comment right now. And if you look, and I've been using, and I'll just share with you guys. I don't mind. You guys know, for those of you who've been following me, I do not like leverage. I said I don't like it, but I recently changed my mind on that. And primarily, I changed my mind on it because I saw the potential. That there is definitely more potential to 5x your investments. Now, obviously, I'm not using my entire portfolio on that because I think for me, I would need to validate first that my strategy works. But I've set a goal to basically turn like 17K into 100K. And in order to do that, I'm using leverage, okay? Using leverage. So let's take a look at my position right now. So what that means is that, for that I use Bybit, and you can go and click Bybit if you want. I'll put in a comment for you guys. If you want to click my affiliate link, we have bonuses for you. Right? I'll just put that in a comment. But anyway, I'm not care about the affiliate link thing. I mean, that's up to you whether you used to choose it or not. But more important than that is I like this 5x leverage. I don't believe in 10x because 10% down and you're already liquidated. So let me share with you guys. I usually don't share my stuff, but I'm going to share this one just because I know many of you want to kind of, if you have $1,000, like if you turn that into, you can turn that into 5, right, and make more money faster. So let me just share with you guys my open trade right now. Okay, let me share that with you. Hold on, I need to change how I'm sharing here. Okay, let's see. Safari. Okay, so that work? Yeah. So you can see I'm sharing my Bybit account. I put 17 grand in it, and I did my first trade. Okay. Okay, so that you got to be careful about this thing, but we can see that profit is 6.5% right now, and I don't I wouldn't leave this open a very long time unless you get it at a very low price. But what I really like about it is that first of all, you can 5x, and then secondly, it's giving you your liquidation price, which is 22.23. That means if I was going to drop to 22.23, then I would be liquidated. That would lose all my money. I would not allow that. But what I really like is that it went up as high as 10%. I could have closed it, right? I could have closed it and made like $2,000 from a 17,000, which is not bad on a trade. So I really like it. I think there's a potential to make good money with that, and I would highly recommend that you check that out, right? If you want to do well. Okay, so right now, what we are seeing for, let's see, what we are seeing though for the Ethereum price, which is very, very connected, very, very connected, right, to the, let's see, where is that? Hold on a second. It's very connected to the BTC price. So if the BTC price goes down, then Ethereum will go down, right? Okay, there we go. So we can see I was in that box. It went down. And then the question is, well, is it going to go back into that box? And I believe it will. But you have to be very patient when you're trading, right? Otherwise, like usually I would sell. But as I said, it's been going kind of in that pattern. So I think it's got the potential to go back. If it goes back in this box and it doesn't climb into that house here, then I'm going to sell. Okay. Meaning if it doesn't make it through, because I think at this stage, you can see it's starting to climb now, right? But I wanted to go back in here in that 27.94. And what I'd like to see is break the all-time high, right? And see a brand new price. And then I would either sell here or sell in that price at a higher price. Obviously, the higher it goes, the more money I'm going to make. So, but I don't want to keep my first, 5x trade too long open. So I'm going to close it soon. And we can see it's going up right now slowly, but it is going up. And I'm not going to stay on the live the entire time, but this is what I'm thinking for my Ethereum trade. I mean, as I'm in profit right now, but I have other accounts, trading accounts, that I have a larger portfolio that's open with Ethereum. And I definitely want to get back in that box here before I put a stop sell. I don't have a stop sell now because the reason I didn't put a stop sell is if we went to the BTC, which go to actually BTC. What I saw, right, is that it kept on that yellow line very well until now. And that's what I'm seeing right now. Is it going to break? Sometimes, what happens with BTC is it just breaks down that yellow line and then it pops back up. So if you're patient enough, right, as long as it's within these boxes, as long as it's within the box, then I'm going to keep it open. Now, if it breaks below the red line, then I'm probably going to sell at that point, right? Does that make sense, guys? So is that helpful? So overall, I'm very confident in the bull cycle market. I do believe that we are going to see 100,000 to 150,000 Bitcoin. I do believe that we see another 100 days. And even if we get a correction right now, right, if we're looking at a weekly basis, like 1 week, right, we did see, 2 red candles in a week, and now we're in a green candle. And so probably if I was to guess, I would just say we keep going up. We're going to keep going up. So, and then we probably will see another red candles in the future again, right? But that's why during this phase that you want to check out, altcoins are doing very well. Ethereum is doing very well. Don't forget that the July, right, they're doing an update with Ethereum. So that's why Ethereum is very hot right now. And then BNB in September are going to burn another 20% of their profits in coins. So you're going to have like July, which will be, sorry, not September, August. So you're going to have July. People are investing in Ethereum very strongly. An event, and it's going to go up, up, and up, and up. Probably reach, who knows, It could be 4,000, 5,000. And from there, right, from there, what we could see after that is we see BNB very next month. Like as soon as you got your Ethereum in, you want to switch to BNB because BNB is just going to fly after that, right? So I really check that out because that's my plan anyway. I'm planning to go into Ethereum until July. But when I'm 5X, I only do short trades, and that's something you would have to learn if you want to learn how to do that. Make sure to subscribe to our Telegram group. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please share that, support our channel. Otherwise, it's very difficult for us to grow it because we need your help to do that too. So please share if you want to help us out. Otherwise, and if you do it, then we will keep supporting you, right? That's how it works. But anyway, as I said, a lot of YouTubers make money with YouTube, but I make money with cryptocurrency. That is the main thing I do. And hope that helps today. And we'll be back more often. And I know many of you are asking about the giveaway. I do plan to do that soon as well. Sorry, I have not done that for a while. But hope that helps. Have a super day, everybody. Remember to always live in a beautiful state, no matter what, right? No matter how much money you have, and aim to have more money and do it from a beautiful state. All right, that's it for today, guys. Have a super day. Bye for now.